introduction. On today's show, we have a special guest, my good friend Hasan from Turkey. Welcome, Hasan.
Thank you, actually.
So, we've known each other for a long time, 2.5 years.
Right.
We've been studying together at the same university. So, just tell us something about your experience here in Lithuania.
Okay, let me start introducing myself. I'm Hasan from Turkey and I'm 27 years old. I came to Lithuania in order to make my master degree here. Before that, I finished my bachelor in Georgia. Then I decided to come here to be lecturer actually after my master program.
Like a professor, a lecturer.
Yeah.
Cool.
So last June I finished my master, and right now I'm trying to settle first, and I hopefully in future I will try to do another kind of business.
Oh, so right now you working somewhere or anywhere, or you just taking in the time off from everything and then trying to settle in to your new European like future, I would say.
Currently I don't work anywhere right now. Just I'm waiting for my application to be concluded. So actually it depends on my application, the result. Then I will try to do something here or in another European country.
Okay. So what did you study again?
I studied sociology.
Masters in sociology.
Yes, master.
So what is that sociology? What do you study in the subject?
Sociology is the field, the focus on the behavior of the society. For example, why the society has specific or exclusive kind of the behavior, or what makes us to to be how to say
Like
society,
a
community. Yes.
Okay. Does it tackle stuff like government, political issues, and terrorism and stuff like that, or is it just human evolution and our just as an instinct bond between human?
We can say everything is included in the sociology, because you cannot separate if we take our hand the society, community, because we can't separate the human life from the politics or from the biology, let's say. Of course, it's not exactly the good getting involved the biology, but of course the biology also affects the human nature, so then society.
Yeah. So like, why did you like take up? May I ask you, like, what inspired you to take up this subject?
I was always I had always interested the
Okay, come in, it's okay.
Trimmer charger.
2 hours later.
So Hassan, like, may I ask you, like, what inspired you to study sociology?
No.
What? No. Okay, it's okay.
It's not Hassan.
No, Macha. Next time, even if you laugh, no problem, because it's a podcast, so it's okay. So yeah, so like, what inspired you to study sociology?
Okay. I was always interested in the human nature. So because I think that discovering something in human nature, it's the step to make human life better. So I mean, if we understand ourselves better, then I believe that we can make we can make the society better. I mean, human life better by starting from individual to then community.
So like, are you like trying to join some organization, non-profit organization, to help people in need, or like, what exactly will you work as? Like, if you want to get into a professional life, what would you work as, apart from being a lecturer, which you say you wanted to do? But apart from that, if you had to get into core industry, what or where would you be employed?
Okay, first of all, I should say, uh, in order to be helpful or the useful, beneficial for society, I mean, you just don't have to the work in the social work the field. So you can do it the beside of your the working
Okay, I understand.
in
Okay.
another field.
Mm.
So uh, okay, as I said, I finished sociology, but I don't want to I don't want to work in social works
Okay.
officially. I mean,
Okay.
like as a paid job.
You want to do it like a passion for your from your heart. You want to give back.
Yes,
So,
yes. So I have another plans for my business life. But
oh, okay, okay.
of course, I want to keep to doing that. The
Balance
next to
your
the
life
yes,
between
yes,
these two.
definitely.
Would you like to have some water or this is not non-alcoholic. It's actually it's really good.
Okay.
Ah, it's still there. It's been in the fridge for a long time. I'll give you some, and if you like it, then maybe. No, this is like really, really, really good. Yeah.
Actually, I can take it to home.
Yeah, you like it?
Yes.
I know my brands well. But I prefer water right now. I just had lunch, so yeah. So like you said, you want to start your own business and stuff. Okay, so you haven't figured it out yet, or you're still discovering more hidden talents and.
Um, I know what I want to do, and also started working on that.
If I may ask you, a little bit sneak peek into what your plans, or would you want to talk about it or no?
Okay, just let me give the a part of it.
Okay, that's good.
I'm planning to be graphic designer.
Oh.
I want to use the graphic designing in order to feel to reach my some part of the goals.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
and I believe it's also my passion. So and I believe that I have kind of talent.
Yeah, I know because
on
I've
drawing.
seen your work. You're good, and you have amazing calligraphic skills.
Thank you.
Yeah. And spoiler alert, he's going to be our graphic designer. The channel's logo will be designed by my good friend Hasan. So yeah, no pressure on you.
Hopefully.
No, you will do it. Not hopefully, you will, and I'm sure you'll do your best. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, leave all your professional life, your studies. In general, how do you fit into Europe, like this culture, coming from Turkey all the way?
Actually, as you guess, the Turkey have like mostly East tradition, the culture. But I live in the west part of the Turkey,
Okay.
which has the both East and West, the kind of the culture.
But is there sorry to interrupt? But is there European influence from where you come?
Yes, there are. And my father always, helped me to, to get, to adopt, the both of them at the same time. It's like, the balancing two things,
Okay.
And my life was like, how to say I didn't just focus on one thing, just one culture.
Okay.
I tried to to learn or to make use of in other things as well. I didn't say I didn't think that it's okay. It's not coming from my own culture. No, I didn't reject it, but I tried to mostly enjoy it and get it.
Okay, good. And what about your like? So to fit into this culture was relatively easy for you because you said you had that influence always. Yeah, but what about getting friends? making friends, getting along with them?
Yeah, I made many friends here when I came here.
Local friends?
Local friends plus international friends.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Kaunas is
Don't-
international.
don't-
No.
Don't bring this bullshit again and again. Okay, it's just becoming right now, but then it was never the same when we were here.
Okay, but it's my opinion. You know,
Okay.
the Kaunas during the educational times, like the periods, the Kaunas is getting more international place. I believe so. I think so.
Let me give you like my perspective. I think only our college, White House Magnus University, aka VDU, is the only place where I saw international students. I mean, the city in general is basically localites, and the other universities don't have enough students.
Of course, it should be like this, because this is this is the Lithuania. I mean, we can't expect exactly to see the international friends surroundings always. But I believe that this is my experience. I can say I made more like international friends rather than the more than the local people, local friends. So
You have a lot of international friends. You have like 20 Indian friends.
oh, actually, this is my first time since I came here. That's my the Lithuania is my first place where I made the Indian friends in my life so far.
Yeah?
Yes.
Like no Indians in Turkey or Georgia where you studied, no?
Yeah, there is no many Indian people in Turkey as a student as well, and in Georgia in 2010 there was many, but then the many people
Not
I
as cool
didn't
as
see-
us, huh?
Yeah, not as many as here.
I said not as cool as us.
It depends on people.
Okay, so yeah, so how do you see how is it different having international friends? Like what do you gain from them?
What I gained from them, different culture. The I would say norms, also things that I can learn
Food?
from of course about foods.
By the way, you like Indian food.
Yeah, definitely. Biryani is my favorite. So even you made me more, get used to spicy. Yeah. So I didn't used to eat spicy a lot, before I come here.
Okay.
And also, I I I
Yeah.
believe that I got some experience from their own life. For example,
Tragic life of Tarun. Like how his life has been the standard.
yeah, actually we laugh about that, but it's also fact. You can learn
Yeah.
from other people's life. Then you can think, oh, okay, the God. Then so there are some people, other people as well, who has the going through some difficulties, and the how to say the bad life. So then you are thinking, you are being like gratitude, I mean thankful,
Yeah.
thankful to God. Then you start, the correcting, yourself and to be more careful what you do.
Yeah. Okay, before we wrap this up, two questions. Who's the best friend?
Who's
Foreign best friend.
friend, best friend?
Yeah.
Actually,
It's okay.
I can't
you
say exactly
you can,
the best.
You can tell them it's me. It's okay. You can tell them it's me.
I mean, I can't say exactly. I would say I have best friend, but there are friends that I like. I love. Really.
So no one is like singled out. Okay, I'll give you the benefit of doubt. And your favorite place in Kaunas?
Favorite play?
Hmm?
Favorite
A coffee shop or a restaurant or
Okay, there is one place in Leis Veselea,
Okay.
Kinigu Ministeria. You
Okay.
know, it's really the cool and the cozy place, cafe. They're surrounded with many books. It's kind of it feels you feel like
you're in a library.
yeah you are in the, not in the library, but I would say I don't know as a personally like. I like to be, I like to be surrounded with the books and talking with your friends at the same time, reading book. It motivates me. It makes me feel like comfortable and like the fresh,
You feel more energetic.
energetic.
Okay.
Let's say.
Okay. Okay. One last question.
Okay.
Since I don't read books, you like give me a recommendation for a book that I can.
Okay.
I'm a beginner.
Okay. Let me tell about my favorite book, and it's 40 Rules of Love.
Sorry.
40 Rules of Love.
Okay.
It's in this book, two kind of love, is the mentioned, like the told. The one is the spiritual love, and the second one is the love that we have the again the toward another person, another the person in another gender.
Okay.
So let's say romantic love.
Okay.
And in the book, the love is illustrated with the stories. I mean, with like oriental kind of stories at the same time, like western the kind of stories. It's a story, let me say.
Okay.
As we talk in the beginning, I like to focus on different things, not only one thing. So in that book, you see how love is the perceived, or the being understood in west part of the world.
Different shapes and different what do I say, parameters of love and what goes into it and everything. That's right.
And in this book you see, and it helps you to understand how much we need the love in our life. And actually it's half fictional, the novel, half based on the true story, I mean true characters. So yeah, I suggest you to read that.
Oh, good. I'll give it a shot. So yeah, so that wraps up today's episode. So thanks Hassan for being here.
You're welcome. I thank you for having me.
Sure. And stay back for dinner. And today Hassan cooked lunch. What do you make again?
We call it tatar.
Tatar, yeah, like really delicious and really something different. So yeah, so let's wrap this up. And behind the camera is Shabalin. So I'll leave links to his Instagram photo page down there, and also his Facebook page. So do follow him. And huge shout out to two of my friends for helping us set this up, Mr. Samish and Mr. Tarun. So yeah, see you again next time. Peace.